How close is Canada to a trade deal with Taiwan, and how controversial is this, and how sensitive are the diplomatic nuances of this potential deal?
Well, I'm very pleased that I was able to launch what we call FIPA. So it's a foreign investment protection arrangement with Taiwan, but it is very much a part of Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy for diversification into the region. And we went out to the Canadian people and had a very broad consultation before getting to this point, which is launching into this dialogue. But we've been very clear as a country. We want to be here in the Indo-Pacific. There are great relationships, business relationships. In fact, that's why I'm here in Singapore. I was saying a little earlier, I've been in the region within the last year 11 times here in this region. And I have about 175 businesses and organizations here from Canada as part of the Team Canada trade mission that I'm here launching. So diversification is really important, and I would say from day one yesterday, a lot of excitement for the Canadians who are here.
Diversification at a potential cost, though. Don't you feel that you have opened up, or potentially opening up, a Pandora's box here with FIPA? If that goes ahead, if that is finalized, aren't you going to jeopardize trade ties with your biggest trading partner out here, which is China?
Well, you'll see in the Indo-Pacific strategy that Canada laid out a very comprehensive plan for how we are going to grow in the region. This region is the fastest growing. I mean, by 2030, you're going to have a significant part of the growing middle class. By 2040, I think the numbers are somewhere like half of the world's middle class is going to be here in the region. So we're at the trading table with ASEAN, and those talks are going very well between Canada and the ASEAN. The FIPA with Taiwan is also a part of this diversification. But we're also really clear about Canada's relationship with China in the Indo-Pacific strategy. In fact, in Montreal, just very recently, Canada and China did host COP15. It was actually the Chinese presidency, but because of COVID, it couldn't take place there. But it did take place in Canada. So there are areas where, like climate change, where we can cooperate. But there's absolutely areas where Canada will stand and lead with its values, our values for democratic values, standing up for human rights, standing up for the rule of law. So there are going to be areas that Canada will absolutely challenge China on, but diversification for me as the trade minister is the job, and that is growing into this very dynamic market.